him on a fucking couch. And even...
Alright guys, welcome back to another Amberlynn Reid video. This one is called I Can't Believe I Am Sharing This, The Truth, and Traumatizing Memory as a Child. Let's talk episode 10. So I'm a little bit late to a party, dealing with finals. Alright, so description's still the same. TikTok, Instagram. Oh, she actually got rid of her gambling addiction link. And her pity membership stream is still here. Check some comments. I feel like every episode is the exact same upload. Girl is running out of stuff to talk about. Well, she's running out of a lot of things other than that. Instead of doing what I eat in a day, do a how I move today and record yourself moving. Why can't you post about going to the zoo or something? Why is it there why is every upload about trauma and oversharing? Exactly. So like how she's been doxing her medications. Isn't actually a member. Stop sharing private personal stories about your mother and giving people ammunition. She criticized her. Exactly, she's a dumb bitch. She's just like a child trapped in an overly obese woman's body. So let's just get into it. Let's just speed her up. Also guys, don't forget to like, comment, and sub. Check out my eBay store, the link is in the description. A couple things that I'm sailing, as they say. And let's continue. So immediately it's given wonky eye. And her bun, her shit braid, always frizzy. Never use hairspray just to keep it down or anything like that. Let's see what's going on.
Hello, welcome to another Let's Talk video. Let's get right into sweet and sour. Boris W8B said, "We love you." And I love you guys too. Planet Tivoli said, "You are the worst person in the world." I think that's a bit drastic. Positivity Always Wins said, "The food journal is so smart. I'm rooting for your health journey, Amberlynn." Thank you. I definitely appreciate that. And yes, positivity always wins. Delani2025 said, "Positive thoughts can help you stay on track. Keep the momentum going with the positivity." I thought that was so crazy that these two comments were back to back. It was like the universe was telling me, Amberlynn, you have to...
This is stupid and retarded, honestly. Like, who cares that she's getting home? I don't know. I think she's just lying. But I don't know, because it could be that maybe that really did happen, and then you know how she says like the haters always make up stories, like, oh, you guys probably chose the comments. She chose the comments to put in her videos, and I don't know. I feel like it could be true, but I don't know. Maybe she is lucky that that girl plays bingo.
Supporters out there, you have positivity. Keep up the affirmations. Thank you so much, Delani. Cracked iPod Screen 2007 said, "She's stoned." She's not. All right, you guys, now it is time for Sippin' Community. Why did you quit therapy again? I didn't. So why aren't you worried about worms and the ice you love from Chick-fil-A? You know it's made with sink water. My anxiety does not pick and choose where it wants to anxiety. When will we hear the scales speak again? So, which...
I'm fucking stupid about the ice thing. Like, it's already been proven that the ice dispensing from fast food restaurants, it's been shown that it's dirtier than their toilet water. And I'm pretty sure she probably heard this somewhere in the grapevine, but she just doesn't give a fuck.
I weigh myself, like, people don't believe it. So I figured, why put in the effort to film that if no one believes it? You recognize Bieber's addiction, but not yours? I definitely do. Girl, what about that film?
It's not even that much extra to film anyway, so just do it, bitch.
filter for the 5-gallon of water, you don't do anything right. So I think you're referring to the fact that I bought a Brita filter and I now have a Walla water bottle. So I have a hernia, and people with hernias should not lift up to 15 pounds, even though I do it. But the 5-gallon water is 41 pounds. I do not want to hurt myself. Like, I genuinely would hurt myself trying to lift that. So I figured, why not just use sink water and have a Brita filter? Why didn't you show your Chipotle in your What I Ate Today video? So if you go back and watch my vlog, you hear me say I just ordered Chipotle. I'm actually about to film a What I Ate Today video. And then the next day, I literally said, oh, I did not film the What I Ate Today video. I decided to film it today. All right, you guys, now it is time for the interview.
Hi, Amberlynn. I'm wondering if you would ever go to church with Mama Lynn again. It seems like she has really benefited from that community, and do you think you could also benefit from it? I also just want to say that you're my favorite YouTuber, and I really love your videos.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot. And if my mom was going to church and she invited me, of course I would go. But no, I don't think I would benefit from it in the way that you'd probably think. I like going to like support my mom. And yeah, it is very empowering to go to the church that actually my mom goes to sometimes. It's actually like the biggest, kind of most fascinating church I've ever seen in my life. But I am agnostic, and I'm more than likely going to stay that way.
Hi, Amberlynn. I've been a fan of you forever. I've been watching you for years now. And I remember when you had an era where you used to play Fortnite and game a lot. And I was just curious if you would ever start a stream on Twitch or even during your members' lives when you would be Fortnite Lynn or Gamer Lynn. Just curious. I would totally watch. Love you. Bye.
Oh, I've actually thought about it. So I would never go to Twitch. Never really been a Twitch girly. I think I've been to twitch.com maybe once in my life. So if I ever was to do something like that, it would definitely be in my members live. And you guys, speaking of video games, I am so excited for Grand Theft Auto 6. You have no idea.
Hello, Amber.
She's just like the most generic gamer girl shit just there. But why not just do the gaming channel or a gaming, just go live on YouTube and game? But she's probably just too lazy to try to figure it out. She doesn't want money.
I'm a long-time viewer, and I'm so happy I got the chance to ask you anything. I'm sorry for any mess-ups. I'm nervous.
Yeah.
So my question is, if you or somebody else was about to write a book about your life, what would be the first and the last line? So
Wow.
That's it. I love you a lot. Bye.
Oh, bye. Wow. I actually don't know the first line, but I'm telling you, I tried to start a whole like book about my life. This was a long time ago. And I started writing it. I did one chapter and I was just bawling. Like the pain, it was just too much for me. So I actually started it with one of my earliest memories ever, which was super traumatic for me. And this isn't talking bad about my mom. It's my story too. I just know a lot of people think that like I'm talking badly about my mom when I'm just like sharing my story, like from when I was a child, and that's definitely not the case at all. But it was about a time when I was literally like 4 years old, and I remember this like crisp as ever. I went to like this random back alley in some
What? You mean crystal clear? What the fuck do you mean crisp?
random car, and I was in the back seat in the middle. My mom came in on this side, and some random guy, never heard of him before, never seen him before. He came in through the other side on this side, and my mom was like, close your eyes. And then like she covered my eyes, but like I did not close my eyes, and I could still see like down here. And it was my first ever like drug deal. I was like 4 years old. I saw it right in front of me. It was weird. It was sketch. It was scary. But that was like my first ever.
Yeah, you shouldn't be sharing this story, especially about somebody who wants to change their life around. Maybe she's doing it subconsciously, that she kind of wants to ruin her mom's reputation because a lot of people give her a lot of good stuff about her, I guess, being sober and finding God. And she's over here saying like, oh yeah, one of my first memories was my mom doing a drug deal. Idiot, bitch.
Introduction to like the drug world.
Hey, girl. So my friend Karen and I and my sister Ilsa have been watching you for years, like actual years. So hopefully I get picked.
You did.
I know in this last video that you posted, you said that you were thinking of not posting What I Ate Today and Wayne videos anymore on, I believe it was episode 10. But is there like a specific video that you love to record? I don't know. I just feel like you really enjoy making those videos. And I honestly think you shouldn't really care about what
the haters say, you know,
Right.
and you should just post them, girl. Bye, love you.
Oh, love you. I actually do love filming any sort of video, a weigh-in, a what I ate today, a vlog, let's talk, Q&A, like, it doesn't matter what type of video it is, I genuinely love it. And it's easier said than done, like, trying to ignore the haters. It's just like certain topics are just like, they shouldn't be touched, they shouldn't be messed with. I feel like people are just way too judgmental, and it's like, I get it, everyone has an opinion, but it's like, it doesn't make your opinion right, it doesn't make your opinion okay, especially when they're like harsh and downright degrading. And it's just hard for me. Like, I'm taking medicine for my mental health. Like, my mental health has been so bad, genuinely, and I can't just take medicine and expect that to be like the only thing that I have to change. I have to continue the therapy, I have to block out the war. I use war as like a metaphor for just like the chaos, the toxicity, the bad things in my life. And I need to just like keep things that serve my mental health to be better. Is that even the right grammar? Do you understand what I'm saying? Out with the bad, in with the good is what I'm trying to say.
Hey Amber, I have 2 questions for you.
Okay.
So do you think that your mom's addiction may be a genetic disposition to your eating? Like possibly addiction runs in the family?
1000%. Because as soon as like, let's say somebody is addicted to nicotine, smoking cigarettes, their DNA and their chosen, I think it's called no, it's not that what it's called. Their chosen either egg or sperm. The DNA in that changes, and it will have a more of an attribution towards consuming nicotine or other things of the sort. The DNA gets altered like that.
And could be why you have a food addiction as well. Like your mom had a drug addiction. And I know, you know, some of it is trauma-based, so it might be separate. And my second question is,
before we get to the second question, just to answer the first one, yes, I have an addictive personality, and I know that 2 out of my 3 brothers do as well. We all have an addiction, and mine happens to be food.
Do you feel that the financial reason for not going inpatient isn't worth saving your life, or possibly saving your life, when you've utilized all your resources, basically?
So I definitely think it's worth it. I just genuinely don't have the money. It's like almost $250,000, and I don't have that.
Hey, Queen! How's Twinkie doing?
Okay, before we get into that math that we just heard, $250,000 to save our life, but buying Legos every now and then adds up, and that's not to save your life. So the priority seems to affect them.
She's really good. Thank you for asking. All right, you guys, now it is time for tea or tail. Amberlynn never checked up on her lungs years ago. That is not true. October 30th, 2022, CT scan results. Here we go.
Hey, you guys.
Jesus Christ, like she can't edit for the shit of her for her life. Even her titles are garbage too back then.
So, good news. I was thanking my doctor for just listening to me through everything. Good news. The nodule isn't there. They think that
Her smiley ass face. Like, what is this shit? Wonky eye bitch.
I really did just have like pneumonia, because I did take 2 different types of antibiotics at the exact same time. And
So there it is. I definitely got it checked. Had multiple CT scans, and that was the last one I got because they told me it's not there anymore. But now it's back. Yikes. And when they did my lung CT scan and my heart CT scan, they did see it, like, because it's in the results, but they didn't mention it to me. So I just don't think it's something that they're worried about. I don't know. Amberlynn's mom lies for her. So I don't know why anyone would think that. And my mom sometimes will watch my videos and like scroll down to the comments, and she also saw other people saying that. I told my mom to stay out of the comments because they could be kind of harsh, because I don't want my mom to feel hurt. I don't want her to read.
No, the comments have the truth, and you don't want your mom to know the truth about you.
Bad things about herself. Like, it genuinely breaks my heart. But we actually have had a conversation about this, and the very thing that my mom told me, like literally quoting her, "Why would I lie for you? I'm in recovery." And to me, it's such like a simple sentence, but it's like, it's deeper than that.
Hey, once again, I know she didn't say the word rehab, but come on. This is something personal once again that you're fucking oversharing again just to prove some people on the internet wrong. Like, in this instance, this is about your mother, and you need to protect her identity, you need to protect her reputation, and I get it, but in the way that you lie to protect yourself, this would technically kind of be a white lie to protect your mother.
My mom's recovery isn't just about drugs. It's not just about alcohol. It's about everything. It has like transformed her whole life. She makes sure to be a good person, and a good person wouldn't lie on YouTube for their daughter, especially over stupid shit.
Did you guys just saw that fly?
Life. She makes sure to be a good person, and a good person wouldn't lie on YouTube for their daughter. Expect her.
Yikes, buy apartment 30, that should have fucking fly her apartment like that. Go back a little bit for that.
To be a good person, and a good person wouldn't lie on YouTube for their daughter, especially over stupid shit. Insult me all you want, but like, don't insult my mom, please. Amberlynn is a hoarder. So the definition of a hoarder is someone who literally has like actual trouble and difficulty getting rid of possessions no matter what type of value it holds. And it makes it to where they have so many possessions that the clutter literally makes day-to-day life
Why aren't you giving us the definition? Like, we could just Google it, bitch.
difficult. Not me. Not even remotely close. First of all, hate clutter. I do love a pillow on my couch. Don't come for me for that. But you guys, I'm getting rid of stuff constantly. Like, as I sit here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes of stuff that my mom is gonna actually come get. Anything that I get rid of, my mom loves to keep, and it's just like so cute. She's like, it's my daughter's stuff. But like, I literally get rid of my stuff. I don't know. It's just so many people love to throw around the word hoarder when that's literally not even remotely close to who I am. All right, you guys, it is time for bad choices. 1,
All right, let's do this together.
2, 3, 4, 5. Have you ever fooled around with someone on your parents' bed? Not on my parents' bed.
Yikes, on bike.
Would you rather have sex with one of your parents' best friends than smell like a bag of urine for a month?
That's hecticana, like she would say. That's just disgusting. Just rip up that card, honestly.
What is this question? I would rather smell like a bag of urine for a month and just not leave my house.
Well, she already does that. Oh, we gotta go into her mouth.
How about that? Have you ever told someone you love them just to have sex with them? No, but I've had that happen to me. Have you ever tried to finger your own butt? No, absolutely not. For $1 million, would you eat a live cockroach that randomly appears inside your mouth once a day for the rest of your life? Nope. Nope. Nope.
For $1 million, would you eat a live? No. That is a hell no. What the?
Nope. Nope. That just made me sick. No money is worth eating a cockroach every single day. That is so gross. Anyways, you guys, I hope that you did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Okay, so that was a whole lot of nothing. And she even called it a traumatizing memory of that, her getting that drug deal transaction. And we got my EB store down in the description box. I have a link, a couple things I'm failing, as they say. And that's it. Catch you at the next one.